Good morning, students. Today we will read class 9th mathematics chapter 13. Topic is surface areas and volumes. In our previous classes, on this topic we have already discussed how to find the surface area of different solids like cube, cuboid, cylinder, cones and spheres, and also discussed how to find the volume of cube, cuboid and cylinder. Today we will learn how to find the volume of cone and the sphere. First, discuss about the cone. Volume of a cone. Here, it is a figure of cone having the base with the radius r and the height of the cone, that is denoted by h. It is the select height of the cone. If the height of the cone and the radius inclined by 90 degrees, then the cone is said to be right circular cone. This type of cone is said to be right circular cone. The volume of this right circular cone 1 by 3 pi r square. Volume of any right circular cone can be obtained by using the formula 1 by 3 pi r square. How this formula be used to find the volume of any right circular cone? Let's discuss with one example here. The height and slant height of a cone are 21 cm and 28 cm. Find the volume of the cone. Here, the question is the height and slant height. Height and slant height of a right circular cone are 21 cm and 28 cm respectively. That means height is given as 21 cm and slant height is given as 28 cm. We have to find the volume of the cone. We have to find the volume of the right circular cone. First, we have to mention what are given in the question and then how to find. Here, height, that is denoted as h. Height of the cone, that is h, is given as 21 cm and slant height of the cone, that is denoted by L, is given as 28 cm. We have to find the volume. volume of the pool. We have to find it. Here the volume of the pool can be obtained by using the formula 1 by 3 pi r square h. It is 1 by 3 pi r square h. It is needed the value of pi, radius of the base of pool, and height. But we have the value of pi, we can put here 22 by 7 because the other value is mentioned in the question. We can put 22 by 7. Height is given as 21 cm, but not given about the radius of the base of pool. So first we have to find the radius of that pool. After getting the radius, we can put here. We know the relation of height, radius, and straight height of the right circular pool. That is L square is h square plus r square. The square of square height becomes equal to the sum of squares of the height and radius. This implies the radius square is L square minus h square. That is radius square L square is 28 square minus height square is 21. In place of square height, we can put that 28, and for h it is 21. It becomes 28 plus 21 into 28 minus 21. That is 49 into 7. Now r becomes root of 49 into 7 is 7 root 7 cm. So value of radius of that r is obtained at 7 root 7 cm. Now we can put here to find the value. That is 1 by 3. Value of pi is 22 by 7 r square. That is 49 into 7. Or it's not even this radius, directly we can put radius square, that is 49 into 7, and height, that is 21 cm cube. Volume of the figure is expressed in the unit of cubic unit, that is, since it is in cm, we can write cm. Seven cancel. 3 7 1. It is 22 into 49 into 7 becomes 7 5 4 6 cm. This 7546 cm cube is the volume of this pool having height 21 cm and flat height 28 cm. Let's do one more example. Here the question is, Monica has a piece of canvas whose area is 551 meters square. She uses it to have a conical tent weight with a base radius 7 meters. Assuming that all the spacing, margins and wastage secured by cutting amounts to approximately 1 meter square, and the volume of the tent that can be made with it. Here, the canvas that is used to make a conical tent is given as 551 meters square, which base radius is 7 meters. Total canvas is used 551 meters square. From where? It is some wastage included there by stitching, margins, cutting, etc. That is what? 1 meter square. So this 1 meter square will not involve in the area of this cone or conical tent. So from this 551 meters square, if 1 meter square is unused, then the area which is used of the canvas to make the tent, to make the cone, is 550 meters square. From this 550 meters square, the canvas is made, and this becomes the surface area of the cone, but the base of the cone is not involved. Since it is canvas, the floor of tent is not covered by the canvas. That's why we will consider only the curved surface area of the cone. That 550 meters square becomes the curved surface area of the cone, which base radius is 7 meters. And we have to find the volume of the cone or that conical tent that can be made with the canvas. To find the volume of that cone, it is needed to find the height of the cone. Since the volume is obtained by using the formula 1 by 3 pi r square s, it is needed radius and height. If radius is given as 7 meters, so we have to find the height of the cone first. After getting this height of the cone, we can find the volume easily. First, we have to find how much area of the canvas it is used to make the cone. We have to find that one. That is the surface area of the cone is equal with the total area of the canvas that is taken to make the cone. From where we got the waste by stitching, margin, etc. by cutting, and this 1 meter square should be subtracted from that total. That is 551 meters square minus 1 meter square becomes 550 meters square. Surface area of the cone is 550 meters square. This surface area is the curved surface area of the cone, that is equal to 550 meters square. It is curved surface area is 550 meters square. For a cone, the curved surface area is obtained by the formula pi RL. So value of pi RL is 550 meters square. This implies pi RL is 550 meters square. Value of pi is not mentioned in the question, so we can take this value of pi as 22 by 7. It is 22 by 7. Radius is given as 7 meters into slant height, and it becomes 550 meters square. 7 cancel. It is 22 meters into slant height becomes 550 meters square. So slant height becomes 550 by 22 meters. It is 550 meters square by 22 meters. Meter square in meter. Cancel the this meter. 550 by 22. It gives 25. Now we have the value of slant height. That L is 25 mm. From this L, this slant height, we can get the radius. We can get the height of the pool since it is given the radius. Here, radius is 7 meter and slant height is 25 meter. Here we got slant height 25 meter and radius 7 meter. This implies h square becomes L square minus R square. That is 25 square minus 7 square. 25 square, that is 625 minus 7 square is 49. This implies h square is 25 square is 625 minus 7 square is 49 becomes 576. This implies height becomes root of 576 meter, which is equal to 24 meter. Here we got the height of the pole as 24 meter. After getting this height, we can find the volume of the tent, that is the volume of the pole. Now we can find volume of the conical tent. The formula is 1 by 3 pi r square h. This implies 1 by 3 of pi is 22 by 7 r square. That is the radius square. That is 7 square. Height is 24. It is volume, the unit will be meter. Area. It is 49 and 7 will be cancelled. It remains 22 into 7 into 8 meter. This implies 1232 meter. This 1232 meter cube is the volume of the tent that will be built with the given thickness. Next we will discuss about the volume of sphere. Volume of a sphere. It is sphere with the radius r. Then volume will be 4 by 3 pi r. The volume of sphere is calculated by using the formula 4 by 3 pi r. But when we consider the hemisphere, it is the volume of sphere. If it is considered any hemisphere, with radius r, then volume of hemisphere becomes, since this hemisphere is cut off from its sphere, that is half of the sphere, hemisphere means half of the sphere. So the volume of hemisphere will be half of sphere. Since the volume of sphere is 4 by 3 pi r cube, it is half of this 4 by 3 pi r cube, which is equal to 2 by 3 pi r cube. The 2 and 4 cancel, it becomes 2 by 3 pi r cube. By using this formula 2 by 3 pi r cube, we can find the volume of hemisphere, and by using 4 by 3 pi r cube, we can find the volume of a sphere. Let's discuss by taking some examples. Find the volume of a sphere of radius 11.2 cm. Find the volume of a sphere of radius 11.2 cm. How to solve it? Here it is given the radius of the sphere, and it is sufficient when it is given the radius to find the volume of that sphere. Here radius of the sphere, that is denoted by r, is given as 11.2 cm. Volume of sphere is calculated by using the formula 4 by 3 pi r cube. Now we can put the value of radius as 11.2 cm in place of this r. This 4 by 3. Value of pi is taken as 22 by 7 into r cube, which is 11.2 into 11.2 into 11.2. Since it is cm, the unit of this volume will be cm. The volume is 4 by 3 into 22 by 7, that is value of pi into r cube. Radius into radius into radius. It becomes equal to 5887.32 cm. It is the volume of the given the sphere having radius 11.2 cm. Next example, a circuit is a metallic sphere of radius 4.9 cm. If the density of the metal is 7.8 gram per cm, find the mass of the circuit. Here, question is, a circuit is a metallic sphere of radius 4.9 cm. If the density of the metal is 7.8 gram per cm, find the mass of the circuit. Circuit, which is in the shape of a sphere, it is the circuit in spherical form, having radius 4.9 cm, with the radius which is equal to 4.9 cm. And the density of metal, the metals which is used to make this circuit. Density of metal is given as 7.8 gram per cm. We have to find what will be the mass of this circuit. To find the mass is calculated as here we know density of any substance is mass per unit volume, that is mass by volume. This implies mass can be calculated as density into volume. The mass of the circuit can be calculated by multiplying density and volume. But it is given density of the metal, that is 7.8 gram per cm. It is already given in the question, the density, but not given the volume of the circuit. So we have to find the volume of circuit, that is the volume of the sphere. After getting the volume of the sphere or volume of the circuit, we can find its mass. So first, we have to find the volume of sphere. Here, radius of the metallic sphere, that is R, is given as 4.9 cm. So, volume will be 4 by 3 pi r2, that is equal to 4 by 3 into 22 by 7 into r2, that is 4.9 cm equal to, it is 4.9 into 4.9 into 4.9 cm cube, 7, 0.7. Now it becomes 493 cm approximately. Approximately it is 493 cm, nearly equal to 493 on rounding. Now we can find the mass. Mass of the circuit. Which is equal to density into volume. Density, that is given as 7.8 gram per cm. Into volume is 493 cm. CM2 will be cancelled. It remains 3845.4 gram. When CM2 is cancelled, we will multiply 7.8 and 493. That is 3845.44 gram. It is in the unit gram. If you want to convert this gram into kg, we have to divide it by 1000 It gives 3.85 kg. That is also approximately. This also approximately 3.85 kg. Okay, this much is present in this chapter. After this, from next class we will start a new chapter. Thank you.